Hello, and welcome to a very special episode. Episode 20 of Blackin Out with Denver and Derek. Buckle up, fucker.
Live album.
And come with us on a journey. Listening to this album, it's a Saor album, S-A-O-R. Yeah. And I was like, man, I need to open a fucking podcast episode with one of these because they're so big and epic. Why not episode 20? Yeah. Fucking A. Hey, guess what? Me and Denver got koozies, so you're not gonna hear a bunch of and shit like that anymore.
Yeah.
Because they're padded. Look at that.
Yeah. Our beers were sweating.
Yeah, they were worried they were going to fuck up the stickers on the table.
While we were in mid-attack by mud daubers.
Yeah, this is a garage, so
there were mud daubers flying around us, man, for like 15 minutes.
The forces of nature.
We swatted at them and pissed them off, then realized, let's just sit here and take our chances.
Yeah.
They're gone now, I think.
Yeah, they're gone.
I think let's just be cool with them.
Right, let's make friends with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is episode 20 of Blackin Out with Denver and Derek. This is my playlist that I got to make, and I'm calling it Oops All Bangers.
Cool.
Because it starts out with a big, long, epic black metal track, and then it's got another pretty epic, cool black metal song after that. Then it's like super bangers. A couple songs of just super fucking heavy, headbanging kind of songs.
Yeah.
Then we got some thinker death metal tracks in there. I threw in a couple of rockers. Fucking rock and roll shit.
Got to.
And then I ended it all with a Manilla Road album that was supposed to be on the last episode, but we never made it that far.
We're gonna get there.
But I think we'll make it this time.
Yes. I don't know about Oops All Bangers. I think you oh God, I meant to do this.
Yeah, maybe. So it's our 20th episode, and we decided to do an episode about live albums and live shit.
Yep.
Yeah. I also have a new segment that you don't have to take part in, but I'm going to do probably every episode.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that when we get there. So yeah. We've talked about doing live albums for like the longest time. Like, we should do an all live album playlist, but whenever you go to do that, every song is either louder or quieter than the next album. The quality differs so badly. Like, It's just, you shouldn't do it. You can't do it. So, but we gave each other, I guess it would be safe to say that's one of your favorite live albums. This is one of my favorite live albums.
It's one of my favorite live albums.
Yeah. So
one of them.
All right.
It was just one that I thought fit the podcast.
It does. It's a really fucking fun live album.
Yeah. It was the most a fun one.
Yeah. That's kind of how I did.
And one you didn't hear, it was more fun. So it fit it well.
Right. That's kind of what I went with too. picked like a fun live album to talk about too. Like,
because I was like, you know, there was one they did before this, and it was like it sounds way better. They did this, but this one's more fun, you know, and they're wasted and shit.
They are pretty wasted.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to talk about before we start talking about the albums?
Man. I don't know. It was awesome doing these live albums because I haven't listened to like any live albums in a long time. And
yeah, it's kind of rare for me.
I don't really look into them too much anymore.
Yeah.
It kind of like brought me back to like.
Oh yeah, I like live albums.
Yeah, the days of like listening to all these live albums.
Yeah.
And I even checked out some new ones that I haven't listened to, and I don't know, it was really fucking good. And I spent like fucking 2 nights listening to old live albums and
and new ones.
Had a lot of fun, man.
That's really fucking cool because I did the same thing. Like, I never think about live albums.
Yeah.
I'm like the singer of that fucking Idle Hands.
Oh.
But I just go.
That fan's like bringing that fucking shit at me. Right at me. I quit.
Yeah. Fuck this podcast. But yeah, like I never think about live albums, but honestly, like I do love a good live album whenever I get it. In fact, because it's like a compilation of really good songs usually.
Yeah.
Whenever I get a live album that I really like, I end up listening to it more than I really check out the band, you know? Like,
yeah. And it made me think about like bands like that should do a live album.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. I was thinking a lot about that. And, I don't know. Shit that was really good to be brought back into my head.
Right, yeah.
Because not that much shit goes through my head.
And whenever it does, hardly any of it sticks, you know? Like, it's all just, it goes there, it's a thought bubble, and then it's gone, and then you're not going to remember it.
Beavis and Butthead, like, the like.
Yeah.
Oh. Have you ever heard of The Amazing Jonathan?
Yeah, the comedian.
Yeah. There was, I remember seeing him back in the day, but I forgot about him.
Right.
But
He's still around?
I was going through YouTube, and there's this, like, new documentary of him. And, well, he just started doing random shows here and there because he's, like, fucking halfway dead.
Oh,
and, he's, like, got a really bad heart condition and doing drugs and everything. And, but, dude, it was badass, and, that guy's a fucking genius.
Yeah, dude, that guy's fucking hilarious.
Laughs. Oh my god, dude. Like I stayed up till 3 in the morning and just laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
Man. Like his shitty like magic and everything.
Yeah, like
oh dude, that guy is fucking brilliant.
Dude, I always loved The Amazing Jonathan. There's a lot of stand-up comedians that I just forgot about because they disappeared for a while. All of them did. Like,
but that's one thing.
When are we gonna get a new Mitch Hedberg?
Yeah. That's one thing that you like. Everybody, you need to check out. Like,
you don't know.
I don't know. All you got to do is get on YouTube and probably look at like Amazing Jonathan documentary. It'll be on there.
Right on.
But dude, it was fucking really best documentary I've seen in a little while.
That's cool.
I love documentaries. So.
Yeah, you do watch a lot of them.
Yeah. So that's all I got right now. If you want to get into shit.
Which album do you want to start with, buddy?
Let's start with yours, dude.
The one you gave me?
I'm gonna start with Superchrist.
Oh, you want to start with Superchrist? Here we go.
Derek gave me Superchrist, Burn Again. There's a song called Fuck Like a Priest on it. There is? Yeah, there is. But I've just listened to these guys here and there, but he gave me this album before, like, I listened to like a few of their albums. He actually gave me a CD, and
I didn't know you heard him before. I know I always tell you, like, hey, you should check out Superchrist.
I think Jordan was like, like Jared showed me this. I just kind of heard him here.
Yeah.
But and I knew they were just kind of just like rock and roll,
Yeah. Motorhead shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what they are.
Motorhead shit.
Yeah, they're just good fucking speed metal fun, man.
Yeah,
just rock and roll. Like, that's all it is. And I listen to after that, I listened to Burn again, and it was really. I almost like one thing I wanted to say was, you ever listen to live albums and you wonder if it's really live, like if they just put the crowd in there and shit?
Oh no, I never thought about that.
Really? For a second, I thought that.
Really?
But then I was like, no. Well, I mean, the recording was so good.
It is really good. Yeah.
And I was
but them being such a little band. Dude.
Yeah, and and you can tell it's in a bar and shit.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, I was just kind of like, is this fucking? Like,
that's probably because
I don't know, and I mean, like, it was right from listening to like one of their albums, and I was like they just sound good,
right.
Like so good, and it's well like recorded. So I was like, is this fucking like really live? But yeah, it is really live.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Well, the dude the main guy in this band, Chris Black, he's in like 12 bands or some shit, and like he's a pretty well-seasoned musician. Like he knows, like Dawnbringer is basically, in all means, to me, better than Between the Buried and Me.
Yeah.
They're not like a prog band, but like they don't.
Oh, the singer of this band?
Well, he's a singer and he plays bass in this band, but he plays guitar in Dawnbringer.
Oh.
And I mean, they're like a sort of old school heavy metal, but like they do so much lead work, and they throw in like a little bit of jazzy shit here and there. Like they're a band that, like, without making it too prog, they do like a really great fucking job of being like a heavy, talented band.
Yeah. Without
it being like having to be every single fucking genre, you know, like that's what whenever everybody freaked out about Between the Buried and Me, I was like, I like them.
The confusing yet boring aspect.
Right, yeah, exactly. That's perfect. Everybody freaked out about Between the Buried and Me, and I was like, I like them and they're good, but I got really pissed off whenever I heard like black metal guitar parts. I was like, really, why? Like, why do you have to be black metal too? Why do you have to be this death metal and then this like Opeth and then this like fusion of like soft guitar rock? Like, it was too much, and I just ended up getting mad about it.
Yeah, I got out of Between the Buried and Me like after their like CD Alaska.
Yeah.
And like they have like amazing parts and stuff, but I don't remember like one of their songs that I like.
You like fully?
It's like
all the way through.
I love parts of their songs.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta go through some bullshit to get to something amazing.
Right. That's how I feel about those prog bands.
I just kind of got out of it after that.
Me too. So that one, what's that Red album? It's like it came out after Colors.
See, I don't know. I couldn't listen to it.
Dude, they had this one album that Lance showed me. I only heard it the one time, but I was like, see, this is what they need to fucking do.
Yeah.
And it's right after that Colors album, I think. But it's like the cover's mostly like red and shit.
Yeah.
So that album is really good.
And I know that like a lot of them are like, you know, like they graduated from Berkeley and shit, all this stuff. So I mean, I get it, and like it's kind of the same case with Dillinger Escape Plan and stuff. But
I want to hear that shit. I'll listen to Dream Theater. Fuck off.
Yeah. I don't know. Just after a while, it's I need some me time, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
Superchrist, burn again. Let's talk about it.
Let's burn again, dude.
Burn another.
Yeah. Other than that, dude, it was fucking amazing. It was just spot on, really good. What is it? He opens up like, looks like you guys like have nothing fucking better to do or something.
Yeah. There's nothing going on tonight, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It was really just fucking fun, man. It was basically like one of their albums, but just live.
Yeah, and there's 17 fucking songs.
Yeah. And I went back and listened to a few of their other albums first.
Right.
And like Headbanger, I listened to for the first time before I listened to this live album. Fucking loved it.
Yeah, Headbanger rules.
I fucking loved it. And there's so many good songs on that.
Yeah. Headbangers, what's that? Oh man, My Way is the Law. Oh, dude.
I was like, he's kind of got a good voice, but I don't really care for it. But it's like, he's saying some fucking cool shit.
Yeah.
And they're just fucking rock and roll, dude.
Yeah,
But I really got into it. I listened to it a few times. And It's really badass. So if you like live albums, check this shit out. It's obviously in a dive bar, probably recorded better than any other dive bar album.
Live
ever.
recording, yeah.
Yeah, it's really fucking good, dude.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good.
I was, very impressed with the dude. I loved it.
What's funny too is like whenever he does Dawnbringer vocals, it's real clean and like almost friendly or something. Like it's the same kind of essential thing like I said Iron Maiden earlier. Like it's heavy metal vocals like the old school stuff where it's clean and like operatic, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. But then you get Superchrist and it's like smoky, like grounded, or like it's scratchy and stuff. And he just does that. He does that some in Dawnbringer, but like that's more of a Superchrist thing. Like I couldn't tell that they were the same. And he's also in a band called High Spirits.
Yeah.
And High Spirits basically sounds like Here I Am, Rock You Like a Hurricane, Scorpions.
Yeah.
But
not just because of the name, but fucking Electric Penis, the fucking badass song.
it is a good song.
Yeah.
I always kind of shot it down because
They have songs like Fuck You Twice, Black Skull, Good Head.
Good Head's a Turbo Negro song.
Is it?
Yeah.
I love Turbo Negro.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just, the usual topics with this kind of music is fucking badass.
What do you think about Aim Low, the last song?
I don't remember.
Papa.
Yeah.
Aim Low is my favorite Superchrist song. It's also on South of Hell. That album I gave you, yeah.
Oh, wait, Aim Low. Because on that one that you gave me, there's 2 songs that are cover songs.
Yeah, there's Running Wild, that's a cover song by Running Wild. Yeah. And Metropolis by Motorhead.
Yeah.
So.
Man, can't fucking
Aim Low, that's didn't want to fuck or even get sucked, jerk off instead.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite fucking Superchrist song. To the point where, like, every time I'm, like, sharing something about Superchrist on the internet, I'm always like, Aim Low.
I haven't listened enough to pick a favorite, but because I had like 3 favorites listening to it.
Oh, yeah, it's hard. This live album, especially, like, it's one of those that your favorite changes every time you hear it.
Yeah. It's really good, dude.
It is. I love it.
And that's
the first album I ever bought from him, too.
That's when a band's good, when your fucking favorite songs change so sporadically.
Yeah. Every time you listen to an album, your favorite song changes. That means it's like one of the best fucking albums.
And if it's live, hey man, that's a good goddamn band right there. So yeah. So check this motherfucker out. Dude, definitely look for a live album, man, in a bar.
Awesome.
Definitely. Yeah. 4 out of 5 coffee.
4 out of 5?
Yeah.
Man, this is the first album I ever bought by him. And I bought it because I heard they have a EP called...
Talk about their covers.
Oh, yeah.
The cover of this.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking...
It's all bad. Yeah, it's all bad pictures of the musicians.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like just him like getting into this fucking. He's like I'm about to fucking rip some shit up on stage. It just like terrible like photos.
Yeah.
Terrible live photos, and it's so It goes with the fucking band.
It really does.
It's really great, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know what song to play off of this album. Because, like I said, every song was my favorite for a while. And it's hard not to play Aim Low every fucking time.
Yeah.
So I went with No Color. Second song.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really thought about Built for Sin. Built for Sin's one of my favorites.
Dude, I love that one.
Oh, my God.
I love that one.
Just the fact that it's about fucking
I would have picked that one.
Fuck, I should have.
I would have picked that one.
The fact that it's about fucking a teenage girl, I was like,
that's
better not.
Dude, there was a couple times.
There's a couple songs.
There was that song and like Fuck Like a Priest. That like I kind of stopped and was like, this shit's fucking illegal. Like this is fucking nitty gritty shit, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
I know, but it's so good.
But it was like, man, I fucking love it. Though.
I love it. I love that fucking bluesy riff.
I was like, I don't know if I should like this.
Yeah. if I put this on my Spotify, I might go to jail.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, that's a good thing to point out right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking badass.
It is awesome.
Yeah,
I really wanted to play Built for Sin.
Yeah.
I really wanted
straight up like taking you home.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, giving you drinks to make you feel older and shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Your mama won't know unless you tell her what went on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like, wait.
Like, God damn it.
Is he really talking? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Is he doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but fucking cheers, hell yeah, to this album.
Yeah, dude, I loved it. It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first album I bought by him. I heard their EP, Black Circle of Witches or something like that. And, like, it's a cover song by Sabat. And then 2 live songs, and I heard it, and I didn't like know that it was a cover song, so I was like, fuck, that's the perfect music ever. It's like a mixture of rock and roll and black metal, and I was like, fuck, that's the most amazing music. So just because I like that, I listened to Live Again, or Burn Again live.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, 4th song in, this album's like $6 on Bandcamp. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to buy this album. It's live or whatever, you know. So and it's completely different from that cover song, but I was just like, there was something about it that was so perfect. I'm glad I did, because Superchrist is really like one of my favorite bands. Chris Black is one of my favorite musicians, so.
They got it all, man, in the fucking world of rock and roll. Straight up.
They're kicking ass out there.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to play No Color from Superchrist, from Burn Again live album.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
All right,
Great
buddy.
song to smoke weed.
How you doing? We all know by now it could be our last day, which leads me to ask, hey,
All right. So here, this week, we started putting episodes on SoundCloud. And man, I've never been so fucking frustrated with a website in my life. I never called my computer a cunt so many fucking times.
I don't get on SoundCloud.
No, I don't really either, but we get a lot of fucking flack, I guess is what you call it.
Yeah.
For being a YouTube podcast, people want to... I get it. First off, I used to say that there's no reason that you can't listen to our podcast on YouTube if you listen to albums on YouTube all the time. But I take that back, because why the fuck would you listen to a podcast whenever you could listen to music?
The few podcasts I do listen to, they are on YouTube.
Yeah.
I know they're on Spotify and everything, but I listen
It's
to them
easier
on
to
YouTube.
find them on YouTube.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I was telling somebody about it the other day. I was like, well, I listened to this podcast and this podcast, and I listened to them on YouTube.
And
they
a
were
lot
like,
of them have videos and shit. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
and they were like, well, those are on, this podcast app or whatever. And I was like, yeah, but I don't care. Like, I can find it on YouTube. If it's there, I'm going to listen to it.
and it's like, don't lie, you're probably fucking on YouTube already anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people are listening
but
to music and full.
on here to my way to work.
Well, everybody's like, oh, it drains my battery and uses my data. And I'm like, I get that, but so do listening to albums. The same thing. They drain your battery, they use up your data, all that shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? I got a charger at work.
Yeah, charge your phone, shut the fuck up.
And I have unlimited internet. And it's only like an extra $20 a month. And I can listen to fucking anything. $20 a month, that's like all these people that pay for Spotify and stuff like that. Like, just get unlimited internet and listen to it on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
Well, I don't fucking... But Spotify has a bunch of rules. The biggest rule so far is a bunch of fucking rules. Biggest rule so far is...
You have to get like fucking almost every band's permission.
Well, that's to do like oh yeah, I keep saying Spotify, don't I? I mean SoundCloud. SoundCloud has a bunch of fucking rules. One of the biggest rules that we're dealing with right now is that you can only have 3 hours worth of material unless you pay monthly for it. So until we decide if we want to pay monthly for SoundCloud, I'm only going to put as many episodes as I can up. And every time we do a new one, I'm going to take an old one down. And you can download these episodes.
Yeah.
So even if you don't have time to listen to it, you can go to the SoundCloud page, download the episode, and listen to it later.
Yeah.
And that's what I plan on doing for now. But if we keep getting as good as many listens as we do on SoundCloud, then I might shovel over the fucking $12 to do it. But if not, I mean,
I'll go in 6 with you.
No, you keep. Here's what I want you to do: keep doing what you do. Like, because you always get drunk and like pay to boost post on Facebook. And you usually end up paying more than $12 a month for that. So, I mean,
on accident.
Yeah, on accident. So that's fucking worth it to me. That last episode that you posted, boosted, whoa.
It really was like $20, $25.
It was $20,
yeah.
And it's got like 80 something likes and like so many listens and shit. Yeah. So that shit really does work. People talk shit on Boost and stuff on Facebook, but it really
that wasn't even like near the best one either.
No, that one wasn't even really a great episode. It's got great music, but it's way too fucking loud. And so will this one be, I think.
Yeah. We're going fucking good.
Yeah. The podcast is actually getting a little bit bigger, and we're doing the interviews and stuff like that. We do have a problem with people backing out a little bit here and there. But that's all.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of SoundCloud rules. We can only have... I want to try to do the episodes at an hour each, because if we do less than an hour for each episode, we can have 3 up at a time. But really what I want to do is enough to do 2 episodes and an interview.
I think we can definitely do an episode in an hour.
Oh yeah, we can pull it off. I really want to do like
I think if it's any shorter though, it might not be fun.
Exactly. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Well, I know a lot of people say that they don't like real short podcasts. Like there was this one I followed for a while, and they were like 15-minute episodes. I thought it was amazing. But everybody else was like, every time, 15 minutes, you have to go back to your phone and switch to a different episode. And I'm like, yeah, grow the fuck up. You know, like, yeah, oh my God, it's not the worst thing ever. But I get it. Whenever you're at work, you can't be pulling your phone out every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I understand that. All right, you want to get into... Oh, that's all I had. Do you have anything?
No, dude, that's a good rant.
All right, cool. So we want to get into the next episode, which is up to me. Next album, which is up to me. You gotta give me time to flip through this shit. So Denver wanted to do a note. Somewhere in here are my notes.
Derek will flip through some pages and then he was like fucking went through the other side of the notebook.
Somewhere
totally
in here are my
prepared.
notes. I'm all
the guy
here,
that's
man.
always prepared.
Fuck you.
I'm just sitting,
All right, buddy.
I'm just sitting there watching you, dude.
All right.
Let's do it.
Denver gave me Yes FX with They Better Be Fucked Up. You know. They gave me No Effects with oh fuck, I didn't even write down the real title.
They've actually gotten worse live.
They've actually gotten worse live. That's which is a sequel to I Heard They Suck Live.
Yep.
I want to hear that one. I haven't got to hear it yet, but that's because I was so focused on it. Now, I didn't really know a whole lot about Nofx. I was familiar with them, but only some of the stuff that you showed me.
Yeah.
On this album, this is one of the reasons why I really fucking love this album. I only knew one fucking song off this album, and that's that I Want to Be an Alcoholic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I didn't know any of these other songs.
See, a lot of people, like, with Nofx, like,
Well,
the only thing they know about them are, like, their stupid little shitty songs.
yeah. Don't Call Me White,
Like,
My Vagina.
yeah.
Shit like that.
But, yeah.
So, like, punk rock live, is it you have to have that banter all the time? Like, is that something that's absolutely necessary for
No.
live punk rock?
No.
Have you heard punk rock bands that don't do that?
Plenty.
Okay.
Plenty.
Like leftover crack, probably, right?
This is like their thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
They've
all the
always-
live punk rock albums I've heard have had this, like, jokey banter between members and stuff. And I love it. I think it's awesome.
Like, Nofx is kind of, like, known for it.
So Blink-182
like they-
stole this from them.
I mean, you can say that, but they, like, Fat Mike will go on and be like, hey, we're going to talk a lot and play a couple songs.
Yeah.
You know, because he's fucking wasted.
Well, yeah.
But she's sobered up since then, and now he just drinks, and
He sobered up and now he drinks.
now he just drinks.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, because they're
he was on, like, hard drugs and shit for a little,
yeah.
few years.
Thank you for bringing that up because there's a song on here called "Whoops I OD'd," and
Yeah.
it's about one of their friends ODing on the golf course that day. And
Really happened.
yeah, and I was like, oh my god, these guys are living it. They're not just like. They're not just a punk rock band out there playing it. Like they're living that lifestyle and they're
Yeah.
telling you about it, and
Yeah.
it's so fucking cool. And just think about how this album would be called. I bet they suck live sober.
Yeah.
You know, like I bet
You
they
know,
would
it's
suck
funny.
live sober.
You know, it's funny. I heard they suck live. The first album.
Yeah.
Fat Mike says that he's totally sober.
Oh, see?
But what was this album? Was like 2007 or something.
Yeah.
The first one was back in like 1995. So.
Yeah.
And that was before he started doing drugs and shit.
Oh, was it before that?
Yeah. He didn't even try drugs, I think, till he was 30 or something.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
They open up the whole fucking album with saying like, hey, we drank a couple beers the first night and it was terrible. We got wasted the second night and it was okay. But that night they were fucked.
Yeah.
And they are. are. You can tell that they're pretty fucking trash.
Yeah.
They screw up a few times. The harmonies are just awful, but it makes
They just go off the memory.
Yeah, they change the lyrics and shit too.
Oh, they changed stuff, which I think a lot of it's better than the original.
It is. And like I thought it was so good. Even so much that I think that the sound quality of this album, it sounds so close to like an actual album quality.
Yeah.
And I've seen other people comment this on Facebook and not Facebook, YouTube. Whenever I was listening to this on YouTube, the comments were like, I only listen to live Nofx and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can see that. They should really just put out live albums with like their songs and that banter in between because it's perfect.
Oh, it's really great. It's definitely it's a big part of their show.
Like imagine every Nofx album just done live.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
It'd be great.
And the fucking vocals are so clear on this album. Like you hear every word he says. It's not most of the time whenever I see a band live, I can't tell what they're saying even if they're clean singers, you know?
Well, what I hate, especially within the past 10 years or so, is they only play like certain live songs, like not even their best ones.
Oh, that sucks.
You know, not even near their best ones. Just ones. You know, they're basically just, because I get it, they're just like, they don't really care like what you want to hear.
Yeah.
They're just like, this is a fun song, we're wasted, we already know it, let's do it.
Yeah.
They'll like it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's cool.
Imagine this podcast sober.
Yeah.
It'd be like two fucking quiet dudes just saying like, well, this is probably my favorite album by them.
Yeah.
I mean, and that'd be it. Like, it'd just be like, well, I really like this album.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite.
It was, they're on a record label, it's cool.
Yeah, it's, my favorite song is this one.
Yeah. What do you think about ATVs?
Yeah.
Those would be fucking crazy to ride.
I had to work late today.
Yeah.
But it would fucking be terrible.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Dude,
Really, that fucking noise.
I'll tell you what I had for dinner. That was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I put ketchup on my cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I dipped my cheeseburger in the ketchup. It was wild.
Yeah. Have you ever really had fresh deer jerky?
Can we talk about that? No.
I don't give a fuck.
It's okay. So it seems like their fans are heckling them a lot, but I kind of think that's just a punk rock thing, isn't it? Like for your fans to say stupid shit, and it makes for much more of an entertaining show. I will say that.
Them and Guttermouth do a similar type of thing.
Yeah.
But the singer of Guttermouth kind of like gets fucked up and he kind of
punch people.
He kind of eggs it on. Yeah, he
good.
People. He gets,
that's awesome.
He gets his ass beaten.
Good. Some of my favorite songs on this live album are What's the Matter with Parents These Days?
Parents Today.
Parents Today? Yeah.
I almost picked that one.
Oh, yeah? The Longest Line, which is that Green Day section actually in the song?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Yeah, that's one that's just live.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna fuck this word up, but Monosyllabic Girl?
Yeah.
I like that song a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
Lori Myers. Woo.
Whoa.
Like, just
I
like...
almost picked that one
yeah,
too.
the name and then hearing the girl sing, and I don't know who the girl is, but I read her name somewhere, but I don't know who she is.
Yeah, on the record, I'm pretty sure. On the album,
it's like one of his wives.
It's a different.
Somebody's wife or something, isn't it?
No, on the album, it's I think it's. I forgot who it's.
It's the Distiller's girl, isn't it?
No. But yeah.
But it's like just the name and then hearing the fucking female vocals for that song, like it's kind of hot, you know?
Yeah, live now they have this chick. Like every show, I forgot what her name is, but she does like the keyboards and stuff, and she sings a lot of the background stuff. Cool. She's totally fucking hot, like beyond hot. And but yeah.
I really like Whoops IOD.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the entire.
You said whoops.
That's what it's called, isn't it? Oh no, it's oops.
No, whoops.
Whoops. Whoops.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
Whoops.
Whoops. Oh, dude.
Yeah, whoops, there it is.
Whoops.
Whoops, there it is.
My favorite part of the entire fucking album is like right after they fuck up after that one part, and they go, "It's too late. We got your fucking money."
Yeah.
It's like I crack up. It's like I forget about it every time, and I just crack up fucking laughing. It's so good.
Yeah, the thing about this like live album, like after Stick in My Eye, like they come out for an encore, and they do the Decline.
Yeah.
And it starts off, but then it fades off.
Oh, okay.
And Decline's like their fucking big song. It's like, oh yeah, dude, I forgot how long that song is, and yeah, it's good. But that was the first song, like time that was recorded.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, I got one more thing. That sour note and what now, my love? That trumpet note.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that on purpose?
Yeah.
Is that part of the fucking?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Because that dude is fucking killing it. Every time it plays and it hit that sour note, I went, oh god. But like at the same time, like it is perfect for that fucking song. I loved it.
Yeah. On the album, it's played like.
Shitty.
Perfect.
Oh,
it's played religious.
Shitty on purpose. Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. I think that wraps up what I think about this album. It's very cool. Very great album.
I'm glad you liked it, man.
I mean, for a fucking live album, if you're a fan of live albums, if you go out to seek live albums, I think Nofx is like a perfect fucking live band. And
it's kind of like how Pantera is, you know, like you want to hear the shit Phil says in between.
Right, yeah.
Like that's kind of how this is.
I would say like if you're a NoFX fan, this album's like a 5 out of 5, like straight up. It's
definitely.
But if you're like not into NoFX and you're just coming into it, it's probably like,
yeah, you're gonna think this shit sucks.
Well, no, actually, I thought it was a really just fucking great live album. I think that's got to be like a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I give a lot of stuff 4 out of 5, but I mean that's where most music. If I like it, 3 is supposed to be I like it, but if I like it, it always gets a 4 pretty much.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna listen to it, I give it a 5 if you're a NoFX fan, but if you're an outsider like me, just coming into it, I give it a 4.5 or a 4.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's fucking, it's worth a buy, it's worth a re-listen, it's worth a over and over listen, it's just good.
That's beyond great, dude.
You can't listen to this shit at work if you work at a fucking union neither, because they say stuff like one bullet to kill the NRA, and maybe you shouldn't hate gays and stuff like that. So you, like, at the union, they hate gays and they love the NRA and like murder the government. We should kill the fucking president. Well, everybody at my work seems to love the fucking president, so we can't talk about that.
It's totally the other side, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Which I'm against, like I'm with that side. So
So we're gonna play Green Corn from NoFX. Something about them sucking live.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes I think of all the places I don't wanna go. Then I think of all the
Thank you. That was okay. You may want to leave now.
We should only play one more and then just go.
Oh.
Well, who's got all the pie,
That's hot,
man?
dude.
Fat Mike's getting high.
Oh man, come on.
Do you want to get high? She's gonna beat his ass when he gets home, watch.
You know,
If he's lucky.
yeah, my crew, they really look out for me. They let me fucking do ecstasy and cocaine, but they won't let me smoke pot.
That's where we draw the line. We
They're
draw
right.
the line.
I know, seriously, because I can't smoke pot.
Oh, no, you did, didn't you?
You took my fucking pot?
Hold on, slow down. What's
Hefe,
going on?
you want some pot?
Oh, everyone's
I
going out.
stopped smoking
Bye.
pot.
Oh, speaking of hard drugs, this next song is for my friend Pete. He took us to a golf course today, and
I decided to start a new segment of the podcast where it's supposed to take place of the spoken word. What I do is I put my playlist on shuffle and I write a deep line from every song until I fill up a page, and that makes a poem. Are you down with that?
Yeah.
All right, well, here we go. I'm going to start this off.
In the spirit of Cody Coulter. Yeah, that's the name.
Okay. I don't have a name for this, by the way. Here's some money, now fuck off. I drink my poison, it's better than marrying my wife. We won't be sleeping in our autumn beds. Kill everything. Motherfuckers try to make me something I'm not. I'm just in love with death because it's all I got. I'm a MySpace romancer. The devil is so lovely. It's raining in my room. There's blood in my spoon. I'm out of my high chair. I'm out of your womb. I'm gonna leave you. Rectify my name. Children taught to blow their brains out in thy holy name. You're a car bar superstar. Kiss me for the foreigners spilling their drinks. Searing vomit rain. Dead hands pull me under. I don't want to go down like she did. Give me some weed. I don't want no fucking pills. I want to be free. Though this poison wine and knowledge. He's a wild one and he's always in the way. And on that night, nobody came to pray. He cried, no one can stop me now. I'm already gone. Johnny! And that's it.
Fucking A.
All right. That's my new plan for fucking to take up that spoken word shit.
That was pretty good, man.
I thought it was okay.
I really liked it.
I mean, it's 18 songs.
It was like your time at Save-A-Lot.
It's like my time always at Saor. So yeah. Now you're gonna go take a pee?
Yeah, why?
Because we got a podcast to do.
You didn't see whatever.
I just pee when I gotta pee, buddy. So me and Denver, I think, we agreed upon this. Decided to do a top 5 live.
Yeah.
Top 5 albums, live albums, for the podcast. We couldn't fucking do it though. This is just 5 good, really good fucking live albums. Like, we tried to come up with our top favorite live albums, but I couldn't come up with it.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying you were having trouble with it too. So this is just honorable mentions.
Yeah, I don't have. Like, fuck, I threw my notes away.
You did.
But I remember.
Okay. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go with some.
Let's go back and forth. Like, you name one, I name.
After this fucking, once we tried to do this shit, I was looking at live albums. live in Astoria, Less Than Jake.
Okay.
Fucking bad to the bone.
Yeah.
And captures all their shit, man. They're fucking, man, one of the greatest live bands I've ever seen in my life.
Right on.
And, but yeah, this is a good one.
So this is kind of newer to me, but at the same time, I think it's just really fucking good live album, and it's got like their old shit and their new shit while they were still coming up with it. Thrash Squash live at the Ritual Night.
Oh.
It's real fucking fun. Like just like they say stupid shit in between songs and stuff. Like it's just a really good fucking live album. It's fun. There's live footage of it on the internet. And it's not really a big show. Like, it's a pretty small show. Looks like it was in a warehouse or something.
Yeah.
But they do, like, Suicidal Tendencies cover, and they play most of their first album, and then they throw... they were supposed to do 4 songs with a split with a band called Witch Haven.
Yeah.
And that never went through, but those 4 songs all got played live. And 3 of them ended up on their next album. So, and it's fucking excellent.
That is.
Really good quality, really good album.
I'm gonna go with Motorhead live at Hammersmith.
I bet.
And from what I remember, I'm pretty sure that I heard like this. Okay, this was like taken over like 2 different days or something.
Yeah. Just like that Nofx album was 3 days worth of material.
But when they first started it, I think Lemmy was saying, could have swore I'd seen an interview or behind the music or something where they were up for like fucking 3 days, and then they went there, they had to record a live album and shit, and they just fucking Motorhead.
They just Motorhead it.
Motorhead.
They Motorhead it.
That's yeah. Basically, that's the start of that shit. You know, just being fucking wigged out forever and just being out of your mind and playing like a motherfucker.
Fucking
You know, and
that's
yeah,
rad.
and it's a good album too, man. It's really good. Bomber live fucking rules.
Dude, I love the fucking album Bomber,
Yeah.
song Bomber, Overkill. Ooh, Overkill the album.
Overkill. Boom.
Boom. Fuck.
Yeah.
Boom. Dude, I love Motorhead.
I could listen to Overkill all the time.
Me fucking too. It's so fucking.
Yeah. Well, you listen to it live too, like they're you know how it stops at the end, it's like and
then
it does
drums,
like
and then-
does like 3 different times.
No shit, and then he just comes out, Overkill.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fuck.
That's badass.
And they're fucked up and they're playing fucking amazing. And I don't know that I think they're the fucking start of the, you know,
Getting fucked up and playing music.
the fucking lifestyle.
Yeah.
They wrote the book, man. They wrote the book.
They probably did, dude.
But yeah. So yeah.
My second one is Queens of the Stone Age, Over the Years and Through the Woods. Part of this is because you buy this album and you get a CD and you get a DVD and then you get a track list on the back and the songs are just like, some of them are on the CD, some of them are on the DVD. And then there's all this bonus footage too that's really cool. There's some bonus footage of Billy Gibbons playing I think it's Burn the Witch. Like there's just so much shit, and some of the musicians featured in the DVD are actually, they've passed away. It's just a really great fucking, there's a lot of good stuff in between songs. There's a lot of songs, like, now all these albums they have been re-released. They had some earlier albums that like nobody knew of. Now all that stuff's been re-released. It's easy to get a hold of. But they played like a bunch of those songs, and it was my first time hearing them whenever I bought that album. But now I have the old albums too. But it's just a great fucking collection of songs. I remember like getting real fucking into it too. Like I listened to it, and they have got like a sort of style, especially on stage. And like I listened to it, I was like drinking some beers and stuff, and watching the live DVD. And like the singer was wearing like a button-up shirt, and I was getting ready to like get real fucked up and walk to Walmart and buy something stupid. So like I put on like a fancy button-up shirt.
Yeah.
It's just it changes you, man. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get a good collection of their old and new stuff with that album too. I think actually it came out after Lullabies to Paralyze, so that's like the latest that you get of their work. No, because Make It With You is on there, so Era Vulgaris, some Era Vulgaris stuff is on there. But Make It With You is it's a desert session song, so it was actually written a very long time before it was released.
Have you watched that fucking desert thing documentary?
The Desert Session documentary?
Yeah.
No, I haven't, but
Really fucking good.
I bet, because
Really
they
good.
talk about it sometimes, and I'm like, whoa.
It's really fucking good.
Dude, I need to check that out. Because, fucking Jesse
it's
from
got
Eagles
like
Death
Dave
Metal was
Grohl
there.
on
Dave
there,
Grohl, yeah, they're all fucking there. Just,
oh my god, it's like this shit, like they used to have this place where they used to play in the desert.
Yeah.
Some guy fucked up and burned the whole thing.
Yeah.
And, dude, it's really good. You just gotta check that the fuck out.
I need to check that out. Next
on
album for you.
Counting Crows live.
What the fuck are you dropping on
I'm
me?
not joking, bro.
Whoa.
Counting Crows.
It's a heavy number.
Yeah. They're just fucking great live, and I just they get put in that fucking 90s like bullshit, but dude,
Alternative.
they're an amazing fucking band.
Okay.
They have like these great lyrics, kind of like listen, like small town, just amazing lyrics, and they're great musicians, and they're one of my fucking like. Man, they're a historic band, seriously, and I love them, and they're great live. So check that out.
Okay. Well, you blew me away a little bit with that one. But
Yeah,
that sounds cool. And I actually do like the Counting. I do like the Counting Crows.
I love.
So
Counting Crows.
I will check that out. My next one might blow.
If you like lyrics.
That's a lyric
Crows.
band, yeah. See, I have bands that are lyric bands and bands that are like riff bands and stuff.
Yeah.
My next one might fuck you up a little bit. Modest Yahoo live at Studs. I like the first one. I haven't heard the second one.
I've probably never listened to that.
Dude, I love it. I think it's better than most of his actual albums. But it has like an unreleased, like, well, I mean,
You've been like the only fan of his ever since he came out.
Yeah, I know. Nobody really cares for Modest Yahoo.
After like that one fucking
They had one song, and everybody was like, "Who's this Jew?"
Yeah.
And
It's like, yeah, Derek brings his name up here and there.
yeah, I'm probably the biggest Modest Yahoo fan, and I only listen to him like once a year. But I mean, like, it's a killer fucking album. He does, every song is perfect. It's a little like reggae, sublime kind of shit, but like, and there's a little bit of preaching in between. I don't know, man. It sounds good. It feels good. Like, it's a little spiritual, even though I don't believe in any kind of like God and shit. Like, it's a good fucking album. I don't know what to say. Like, and it's got like really like older shit than I even know, and it's got
There's a spiritual aspect to it. It's like you don't believe in the Bible, but
chop them down.
You kind of want to think that there's something out there.
Maybe, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't do a fucking top 5 honorable mention kind of thing without saying something about that album.
Yeah.
As much as I want.
It's really good.
Praise. So go ahead with yours.
Okay, I didn't have a. Oh yeah, I do. Biffy Clyro.
What?
Live at Wembley.
I'm gonna check that out. You know, since I fucked up
Fucking badass.
since I fucked up the album, I was supposed to
Actually better than the album that I like.
Oh.
Just amazing.
Cool.
Really good. Fucking like listen to them, and then they're in an arena, and they fucking kick fucking ass. It's like I don't know. It's It's like Foo Fighters, but better.
Oh,
Yeah.
neat.
I really fucking dig it. Yeah.
So what was it called?
Live at Wembley.
I'm not gonna be able
I
to write that.
really fucking... Dude, they fucking kill their songs live.
Okay.
Kill them.
And that is what I need to hear.
Like, they don't do shit in between or nothing, but
Just play.
they just fucking kill their shit live. It's really good.
Awesome.
So that's a really good one. That's, yeah. It's number 2 for me, so...
I think we're on 4.
I mean, I'm counting down.
Okay, yeah. I felt really compelled to say Live in Leipzig by Mayhem. And, you know,
I've been wanting to listen to that, but
it's a very legendary album. And at one time, it was the only live album to feature Euronymous or Euronymous, whatever people call it. Euronymous. I say Euronymous. And Dead. But now there's like 5 fucking bootlegs, or like 5 official bootlegs or whatever.
I'd say Uranus.
One time I was walking past a Burger King and they had a sandwich called like the Enormous Sandwich. And I looked at it, I was like, Euronymous Sandwich. I was drunk. And
When the fuck was that?
that was a while back.
Walking past Burger King.
Walking past Burger King.
Yeah.
Whenever I used to walk,
We were like 16,
all the
yeah.
fucking time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to mention Live in Leipzig, but there's like 5 other fucking re-releases of the same playlist, the same set list or whatever.
That's why I haven't checked them out.
Yeah.
Like any of their live shit, yeah.
But this
I like Maniac.
I do too. Actually, that goes with what I'm going to next. The next part might actually piss off some fucking diehard fans of Mayhem. I think, okay, I can't say these words, but Mediolanum Capta Est. It's like Live in Italy or some shit.
Yeah.
With Maniac, I think that is their best fucking live album, to be honest. It's better than Live in Leipzig. They play all the collections of shit like that they've been doing. Like they played shit past Beyond Dead, and you know, a lot of the fucking Mayhem live albums, they actually just stick to the first like 2 fucking albums. Like they don't play anything later. But this one does, and I think it's their best fucking live album. Yeah, it's Maniac, and yeah, like they play shit from Grand Declaration of War and shit, but it's just their best fucking live album, and I really don't.
Is it Maniac the whole time?
Yeah, the whole time. Attila comes on for a little bit, and he plays From the Dark Past, and he sings with Maniac, and it's really fun. It's amazing.
I'm gonna. What album is it?
It's Mediolanum Capta Est. Yeah, like it's got, okay, here we go. It's got Maniac on the cover like this.
Yeah.
That's how you know it.
Fucking A.
It's really.
I dig Maniac, man.
Dude, Maniac's an amazing.
I think he was like the.
He was the perfect replacement for Dead, I think.
Yeah.
And like people just don't want to agree.
Chimera.
Oh man, that
whatever you want to say.
Chimera, whatever.
That,
like
that album fucking rules.
yeah, it fucking rocks ass.
And after that, yeah, it wasn't so much.
Oh yeah, dude, fucking what's that? Ordo de Chaos sucks. It's got some good songs, but it sucks.
Yeah, Maniac is totally fucking Maniac.
Maniac
Is
ruled.
fucking,
He was
yeah,
so
mayhem.
fucking good.
Maniac is mayhem. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Man, I gotta check that shit out because I love Maniac.
Your next album,
All right, man. My number 1.
Live.
You already know it. Okay, if you like any fucking crushing American fucking metal in the fucking world, and you want the best fucking guitar player that ever lived,
The Eagles.
yes, Landing Strip Live. But it's got to be official live, 101 proof Pantera, and I can tell you so many goddamn reasons why. They're one of the greatest live fucking bands that I've never seen. Dude, everything about this captures, like, this is the fucking best live album ever. Like, they started, you know, the in-between songs, the Phil rants, everything, and you know they're getting twice as wasted as you are listening to it. And they're fucking playing perfect.
Right.
And they're doing shit on key. And it's straightforward. It's just the best fucking shit that I've ever fucking heard live. Ever in my life. And I've never listened to a live album more than this. I've listened to this live album more than some of their studio albums.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it. And they even have a couple tracks at the end of it that are fucking really fucking good. And it was before their downfall. And it was at the prime of their fucking shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I fucking love it. I can just keep talking about it all day, but I'm not going to, but that's it.
I like hearing you talk about it, though.
Yeah, everything about it, man. Phil's fucking front.
Would you say that this is your favorite Pantera album?
If I could, yeah, but I think the live album doesn't count.
No, just to say that a live album doesn't count.
Yeah.
You would say that this is your favorite.
Yes.
This is your go-to Pantera.
Yes.
Okay, that helps because I'm not real too huge into Pantera, but that live album does pretty much smoke ass. Like, I don't really care for Pantera, but live, that fucking album kicks ass.
It's got everything.
Yeah, it's
that you need to hear in Pantera.
Yeah, even if you don't like the fucking, even if you don't like Pantera, even like hearing them live kind of makes you like them.
You gotta respect them.
Yeah, definitely. I've always been like the dude that respects the shit out of Pantera, but I just never got into them.
Yeah.
It just never sounded, you know, like something that I would get into. But that live album, like that, I did listen to. I listened to it quite a bit, actually.
They're what I've always fucking wanted in a metal band.
Yeah.
Just don't give a shit. Just, you know, just get fucking hammered and play good music.
Yeah.
And nobody did it better than them, and nobody will ever do it better than them. And every single one of those motherfuckers are icons.
I can agree with that too. Like every fucking person in that band has at least been in another band that was like important.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like Phil does Superjoint. Superjoint's an amazing band. Phil does Down. Down's a great band.
Phil's on another level. He's in another league.
Yeah.
He is kind of like the underground godfather.
Exactly. I would say that.
He is. Because, you know, he's got his own label, and he's brought so many fucking bands, and he started many fucking bands.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's done everything to just help the fucking metal scene.
He has.
And I don't know. But this album in particular, man, it was a big fucking part of my life, and I fucking love it to this day. And
fuck yeah.
I absolutely
that makes me feel so shitty about the next album that I'm going to mention.
All right.
For whatever reason, I don't know why, but I felt like I had to mention Dark Funeral.
Dude, I almost picked it.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah. I almost picked that album.
Whatever it's called, it's something in fucking...
That was going to be one of mine, but
dude,
I didn't.
Live Dark Funeral album from 2003 is amazing.
Really good.
They play every song faster than they should.
Yeah.
And like,
and
it's
you just imagine
good
fucking fire.
Yeah. It just sounds like a bunch of fucking blazing inferno,
just
man.
Fucking fire.
Ah, man, I'm glad you got excited about it, because like I made this list like 3 or 4 times, and every time like that ended up on there, but I'm like, I've really lately I don't really care for Dark Funeral.
Yeah,
but
me neither.
Yeah, that
That's
album
why I
always
didn't do
ended
it.
up. Yeah, that album always ended up on there. Like I love that fucking
great
album.
fucking album.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, man.
that's cool.
Yeah, Dark Funeral of the Prime, man.
It is, man. It's
You
a
can't fucking
perfect.
touch them. Yeah, you can't touch them.
Like, I love fucking Secret of the Black Arts.
Yeah.
And Vobiscum Satan, I just couldn't get into, but I do like songs off of it.
Yeah.
Diabolus Eternium.
Ooh.
I really like that one.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
That one's just kind of like, when they play that shit live, it's just like, it feels just like fire.
It's fucking evil.
Like,
it's fucking evil.
I imagine just like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Hell.
So that one,
Yeah.
that one's really
It's
good.
really good, dude.
And so on
Yeah.
this fucking live album, I mean,
Check that motherfucker out.
they only play the best songs off Vobiscum Satanum or whatever the fuck it is. And so it is a perfect compilation of all their fucking good work.
Yeah.
I wish they would have played more Secret of the Black Arts on there, but there are quite a few songs from that album on there.
They're still good though, man.
Dude,
They're still good.
It's a great fucking album.
I still check out their newest album. I still like some of it.
Yeah. Yeah, see, everything that they put out past that,
You can't really Diabolus, or whatever the fuck.
Diabolus Eternium.
It's got that fucking just.
It's perfect.
It's the way the riffs are. They're just straight, just like fire.
It is.
It's fire.
Fucking.
That
And
whole
see, I
album is
overlistened.
fire. And the cover, it's fucking fire.
Yeah.
And it's just.
I overlistened to that
It's
album.
hell.
And
That
I
album is
got tired.
fucking hell, dude.
Yeah, that album
It's
is
fucking great.
extreme hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna start listening again.
Me too.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking thing.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, that's a good one.
I had to put it on there. I had
I thought about it. That's awesome that you did that.
I'm glad I did now because you got so excited about it.
Yeah. That's really fucking good.
It's a fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And don't doubt fucking Dark Funeral, man. Because
Yeah.
they're still putting out good shit, dude.
Well, they're still putting out albums. I just think that their newer stuff is boring.
Dude.
But I think that they still have the potential to put out a really good fucking album.
Yeah.
They never lost the potential. The shit they're doing is it's the same as the stuff that they were doing before, and I think that they can still fucking.
The album.
So blasphemy. So much blasphemy in these.
Oh my
albums.
god, that's all it is. That's all it is. They're a band from
They
hell.
just got a little bit cheesy here in the last few albums.
Yeah.
And if they cut that shit out, dude, they'll be back on top.
Yeah, I'm sure they will be.
They're touring with Venom and somebody else that really kicks ass, and that's a fucking show.
I'd go there any day, but
Yeah.
I'm sure that's in another country.
I think Hellripper might be there with them.
I'm
too.
sure it's in another fucking
Yeah, I'm
country.
sure it's in fucking
because
Scotland or something.
yeah, no, well, it's sure it's fucking gonna be in Missouri.
No, it ain't coming to Missouri. Not in the lead belt. buddy.
St. Louis,
Yeah.
the land of
Are you,
black metal.
Yeah, are you ready to worship the devil?
We had a fucking
At
St.
the
Louis.
Chattanooga?
We had a St. Louis Blues fucking parade today, and yep. Fuck that, dude.
Yep.
Bring these motherfuckers to town.
Live albums.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think that
Break
went
the
well?
fuck up. Yeah. That's bad to the goddamn bone. I love that fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to Dark Funeral now.
Good.
I am.
Me too, actually. I'm totally.
Dude, the album after what is it, Diabolus, whatever?
Yeah.
It has a similar cover.
Yeah.
That album fucking rules.
I didn't think it was that great.
I loved it.
I need to check it out again.
loved it.
But there's that song like Voices in My Head 666, and not only did I not like that song, but whenever I heard it, I said his vocals sound like Static X. I just ruined it for you.
Well,
Now every time you hear that,
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go listen to it now again.
and you're gonna be like, oh fuck, get on this Wisconsin death trip.
Yeah. To hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To the centermost Satanist.
Yeah.
Well, I got one more thing, but I think I'm kind of fucked up. I don't know if we can
What are you talking about?
I got one more thing to talk about.
Do it.
We're over an hour. I don't give a
cares?
fuck anymore.
Yeah, who cares?
We're listening to Manilla Road, and we're getting drunk.
I've been digging this shit,
Dude,
baby.
Manilla Road kicks fucking dicks.
Digging this shit, baby. All right, come on.
Another victim. Anyways, so we gotta drop our hangouts, or hang-ups. Fuck. God damn it, dude, I'm drunk.
You're doing good.
Okay, we gotta drop our hang-ups about formats and like when and when not to listen to music and like stuff that you just buy on cassette and stuff that you just buy on vinyl. We gotta drop all that shit. Fuck it. Forget it. We just got to listen to music. It doesn't matter if it's MP3, if it's fucking vinyl, if it's fucking CD, if it's fucking cassette. None of that shit matters. You need to stop hanging up on that shit because we just need to listen to music. I was taking a shower today and I listened to an album just on my phone speaker. And like, yeah, dude, it wasn't perfect, but I was listening to an album that I loved. I was taking a shower, I was getting all sudsy, and like, I dug it. I was so fucking happy about it. But whenever I first turned it on, I did think like, fuck, man, I wish I was listening. I wish I had a CD player in the bathroom. And that's what inspired all this, is I was like, I gotta quit thinking like that. We just have to listen to music. Like, fuck if it's not the best quality that you've ever heard it as, or, you know, like, I love to just sit in my fucking music room and listen to vinyls, or listen to cassettes, or CDs, or whatever. Like, I love listening to all the different formats, and I do the same thing. I go, like, that's an album you need to buy on cassette. That's an album you need to buy on vinyl, or CD, or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And you can still have your favorite format. You can still say, like, I love cassettes more than anything else. But just, hey, just don't dog shit because it's on a different format. You know, like, I don't really care for MP3s, but you know what? I hear most of the stuff that I love on MP3 before I even hear it on CD or vinyl or cassette or anything. Like, I use mostly Bandcamp and YouTube, so I hear all this shit on.
If you're listening to it on the app, it's cool. It's how you do it. Record, cassette, whatever. Just fucking, as long as you're listening, who gives a fuck, man?
Just listen to it.
Quit dogging the shit.
Yeah, don't dog any fucking format.
You're gonna get a bad dog.
Bad dog.
You're gonna get a Doberman, baby.
Oh no.
You're gonna get a Doberman. Whoa. Whoa. Woo!
Oh no.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, we gotta stop having this hang up of like, well, it sounds good, but I wish I had it on cassette. Like, I bought an album on cassette and I was like, oh man, I don't really care for it on cassette. But you know what? Fuck that. Like, I got it. I bought the album. I have it. I can listen to it whenever I want.
Hey, like what I did. I ordered that G.G. Allen CD.
Yeah.
But I listened to the CD on YouTube. But I have the fucking CD.
Because you love it.
So it's like, I have it, but I'm still listening to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, exactly like that.
Yep.
We gotta stop getting hung up on like, well, I got the album, but it's not on this format, you know, or like,
I got the booklet, man, so fuck yeah.
Or just anything like that. Like, I know that there's so many times that I'm just as much of an asshole about this as anybody else, but like, oh, you know, I listen to it on my fucking headphones, on my phone at work or whatever, you know. But fuck that. You're still listening to it. You're still picking up the album. You're still hearing the music.
There's more genres of people than there are genres of music.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I just want to get my shit through here. And then, you know, there's fucking bands that are like, yeah, I only listen to records. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
I mean, I don't listen to it unless
You're
it's
listening
on record
to it, so what the fuck?
Or CD or cassette or whatever. Like, we got to stop that shit, and we got to just start appreciating music.
Are you guys gonna both like a band, and then it's like, well, I have the record, and you have it through an app,
So I'm better than you.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. You're not better. We're fans. We're fans. We both just just love the same fucking music. Doesn't matter if you're listening to this shit on a cassette or on an LP or on a fucking CD or whatever, like, or if you're just fucking streaming it off of a fucking app. You love the music. The music is what you love.
Straight up.
Fuck yeah. And the love comes to you. I'm about to get into some hippie shit. What the fuck? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Just turn into a gypsy.
Oh, buddy. But no, we need to get rid of, like, here's what it was. Is I was listening to a CD today, and I listened to, like, the first 2 songs, and I went, oh, fuck, I gotta shower. Because that's what normal people do every day. So...
Every day?
I shower every day.
Okay.
No comment.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And I shower every day. And, like, I was like, fuck, I don't want to stop listening to this CD to go take a shower. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? Whoa, I need a CD player in the shower. I was like, I don't need a CD player in every room. I need to give up my fucking hang-up anxiety kind of shit of all that bullshit. And I just brought my fucking Bluetooth speaker around, turned it on, fucking played the album through YouTube. We gotta stop. Like, it wasn't any fucking different. Yeah, there was a little bit of quality difference or whatever, but I was listening to the same fucking music and I was happy. I was still listening to Death Strike and I was still fucking happy. Pay to die.
There we go. Some people fucking spend their money on tires. I spend my fucking money on a arms race.
Yeah, I mean, I really do. I go on to Bandcamp, and if something is available in all formats, like you can get it on.
You know, yeah, they got their man cave of car shit.
Yeah,
we got our fucking man cave of music shit.
Oh yeah,
it's the exact same.
It is.
Thing.
It is the same fucking thing.
Except we don't get as many chicks.
We get 0 chicks, but that's okay.
But it's actually more manly.
It's way more manly. These muscles ain't gonna hurt themselves.
Oh, I don't have this wrench, but have you heard fucking Possessed?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, I just
fuck you.
No, seriously, I just I'm glad to do this podcast. I'm so happy.
You alright?
Yeah, man, I'm fucking drunk. It's great.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you guys for listening. That's all I got. You got anything?
Yeah, I'm ready to fucking sign out and
drink some more beer.
Quit talking to these fucking dildos.
Quit talking to you fucking dildos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey, let's try to go down the list here. Facebook, Blackin Out with Dimmer and Derek. Just type that in. You'll find us. Instagram, and Twitter. YouTube.
Only Derek's on Twitter.
Yeah, it's just me. I'm just
Derek's the only
I'm just
one
lighting
on
that
Twitter
shit
anymore.
I'm just lighting that shit on fire every day. Yeah. Instagram, Twitter,
Derek Trump.
And I think maybe our YouTube is still the same. And SoundCloud is all Blackin Out WD&D. Look for it like that. You'll find.